sort of thing, please?
Well, my experiences have just been as a supporter in terms of Champions League level. Obviously, I had my Europa League experience with Östersund. So going to Galatasaray was a fantastic occasion, winning there. PAOK as well, getting through there, going through the Europa League groups was a fantastic experience in European football. But you're right, this is an amazing evening for us, for all of us. I think it's really, really exciting. We're super excited for it. At the same time, you can imagine we've been trying to prepare a team, we've been trying to focus on the game, getting to know all the players, getting to know everyone at the training ground. But there's no denying it's. We're really looking forward to it. It's a fantastic opportunity.
Champions League game, either scouting or actually physically being scouted as a player or anything like that?
Off the top of my head, I don't think I have. No, so I think it's a good time to go in the dugout. You know, why not?
It's a heck of an introduction.
Yeah. Well, I think wherever we start, it's a heck of an introduction. You know, it's with respect to everything that's happened at this football club, with the demands at this football club, with where we are in terms of how we're competing and what we want to achieve. Wherever we start is going to be brilliant, and why not start here?
Carrie.
How do you want the players and the fans to know you?
Well, yeah, the fact you said 9 days, it feels like 9 weeks or 9 months, but it's been brilliant. Yeah, it's the beauty of football, the beauty of life. You never know what's around the corner. Things happened incredibly quickly. Had some really intense conversations with the owners, and quickly I realised that firstly they were good people, intelligent people that had made a huge success of their life outside of football and wanting to achieve something here. Really exciting projects, really exciting ideas about how to take the club forward, and it felt really, really positive. I'm not going to lie, it's been a whirlwind in terms of getting to know people, leaving Brighton, learning about the players, getting to know them. But so far, it's been really, really positive. You know, my first impressions have been really, really good. And I'm looking forward to starting, as you can imagine. Really looking forward to starting.
David Heitner.
Risks. Well, if we walk out the road over there, there's a risk. You know, that's what life is. I mean, no one knows what's going to happen in the future. I left England, I think, when I was 30 years old, and I went to a club that had sacked the manager every year for the last 5 years. Fourth tier in Swedish football, left a secure job, left my wife's business, and for an opportunity. And 17 years later, after taking, I think, careful steps with my career, I haven't just jumped at the first opportunity. I've tried to understand what was involved and whether it was the right time for me to take a next challenge. But I think that's what life is. You know, life's about going outside of your comfort zone. It's about taking responsibility. It's about believing that there's more to us than what sits here now, and like I said, I don't really see it as a risk in a negative way, but I think everything is a bit unknown, and that's the beauty of life.
John Southall.
Yeah, I think I've always said the connection between the supporters and the team is the most important thing, you know. And obviously, I'm the head coach and a member of the team, and an important member of the team, but no more important than anybody else, I guess. But I'd love their support, and I think everything that I've heard so far is I have that, and it's amazing. I'm very, very thankful for it. In terms of what I can promise, we're playing a game that is uncontrollable. So I can promise that I'll do my very, very best every single day, take responsibility. The team that I'd like to see is one that is balanced in terms of attack and defence. A humble team, a respectful team that when they don't have the ball, that runs hard and runs and fights, because I think that's important also. We want to entertain, of course we do, but we also want to win. I'm respectful of the Premier League, I'm respectful of my opponents, that there's a lot of teams that want to do the same thing, but we want to create our own team, our own identity, so it's recognisable. Supporters understand what we're trying to do, can see what we're trying to do, and we'll fight every day for it.
Nick Purewell.
Yeah, I mean, my immediate family, my wife and my children. my children are 12 and 7, so I didn't bog them down too much with any conversation. But my wife, bless her, has been with me on this journey for along the way, so that was important for me to have that conversation. And then it's about my staff, and obviously hearing the owners here. We quickly had to make a decision. There was a lot of talks. It was very intense, but like I said, I got a nice feeling for the owners on a human level. Good people, very intelligent people that have an understanding of what they want to achieve. They're thought in the long term. They had a plan. So that was exciting, and then it was. We were happy and we were secure and we were in a good football club. So you have to acknowledge that as well. But the challenge, as I said at the start of this conversation, was too big to turn down. It felt right for me. I'll always be respectful and thankful for Brighton and Hove Albion, but this club is an amazing football club and it's an amazing challenge for us.
Jason.
Was it something that felt too far away?
Well, when I left England to go to Sweden, I think I was working in the 9th tier of English football. And then I went to the 4th tier of Swedish football. So in terms of where I sit now, there's the bottom, and then there's like a load of levels, and then there's me. So I didn't have any plan that I'm going to be here sitting in front of you guys. I've never had that, to be honest. Yeah, in terms of ambition, of course, you want to test yourself at the highest level that you can. But I think ambition is one thing. I think like I said, responsibility is better in terms of work as hard as you can in the job that you are, do as best as you can, and take the steps when it's the right time to take the steps. I always just focused on, there was no grand plan. I just focused on doing my best at every club that I've been at, try to, as I said, take responsibility, try to analyse any mistakes you make, try to move forward. And then it's just about life, isn't it? No one can predict how it's going to go. No one knows, and that's why it's so beautiful.
Liam Twomey.
Hi, Greg.
Well, all my thoughts are on tomorrow night, so that's the first thing. We need to compete here. That's how it is. We have to compete, and as I said earlier, I have respect for the Premier League. I have respect for the Champions League. I have respect for the competitions that we're in. But we're Chelsea. There's no guarantees. Resources alone isn't enough, as we know. It's about connecting with our supporters. It's about them recognising a team that we're trying to do. It's about working every day at Cobham. It's about getting that understanding of how we want to play football. But success is to see improvement and to be competing to win.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
Your players straight away afterwards.
It was a surprise, of course, for everyone. But then what is being said between the players, that we stay there. Sorry, no flavor for you, my friend. Sorry, but of course it's always talking, around of what happened, and but now we have games coming, and life is quick, isn't it? It's fast, so we don't have much time to stay there and thinking again and again and again. We talked, and then we need to concentrate and focus on what we need to do.
Cheers, got Jamie, then Dilla. Yeah.
Hi, Jorginho. Is that Graham's first job to rebuild confidence?
You didn't use the accusation word, but it was his feeling in that moment, and he said that to us as well. And we tried what we could, to try and do our best. It's what we do, and unfortunately, it wasn't working anymore. And I think the new challenge now is to rebuild that confidence, maybe, because we are here, Chelsea, a big club, and we have, of course, a lot of work to do. And to do that, we need to work everyone together in the same direction.
Andy.
Teams and getting teams like Brighton all the way into the top 4, which is very impressive. But the big question is, can he manage superstar players, of which you are one?
No, I'm not.
Has he garnered your respect, Jorginho? How can you describe him to us?
I think he's a humble coach, but with a really good way to work, and I think he has this challenge, and I believe that he's gonna do very well because he has good ideas, and he has a group of players who is ready to try to do the best we can and listen to what he will ask, and I think it's a good combination for good results.